It's time to sip the coffee and spill the tea on Talking with 3D Live. Here's your host, Derrick Dixon.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Talking with 3D Live. I'm your host, Derrick Dixon, and this is where we always sip the coffee and spill the tea. Listen, before we even get started, do me a big favor. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Click it, love it, share it, do all of those things. Make sure that you leave a comment because we want to hear from you. If you want us to interview somebody that you know, a special guest, let me know. Leave it in the comments. Or you can email me, talkingwith3dlive@gmail.com. It's talkingwith3dlive@gmail.com. If you want to be a part of the show, you can also email me at that email address. But today I am really excited because I have a good friend here. Awsim Amin is in the studio. Sir,
my God.
How you doing, man?
Doing great, man.
I'm excited that you are here.
Yes, it's a pleasure to be here, man.
Yeah.
You know, I always love interviewing with you, bro.
Man, it's just a joy being in your presence. You know, it's just something about you that gets people going.
Nice. That's what's up.
That's
what's up.
So I'm really excited that you are here.
No doubt.
I have worked with you. That's been exciting. You have been in one of my stage plays.
Yes.
I have now been featured in one of your movies.
Yeah, man.
And we're going to talk about that.
Yes, sir.
And we got to act together in another feature film by David Lloyd Marcus.
Yep.
So
we worked on all aspects.
Different levels.
Yes, sir.
Different levels.
Sure.
So if you don't mind, I want to tell all my viewers and listeners a little bit about you.
Please.
So this, again, ladies and gentlemen, is Awsim Amin. Actor raised right here in Baltimore. Since the early age, he has a passion for the arts. His talents have been showcased in stage, film productions throughout the country. His breakout role, was on Iron Crown. His breakout role, I got so excited.
I know, it happens.
You know, you talk about Awsim Amin, you get excited. I had to sip the tea on that one.
Right.
So his breakout role was on Iron Crown Productions' Dad Game.
Oh, yeah.
And then he had a portrayal as Mason Kane by David Lloyd Marcus, as we were talking about, Life of an Alpha Male. And now works behind the camera and had a feature film, his first feature film, Gimme the Loot.
Give me the loot.
And then his new feature film that we are so excited to see, Ghosted.
Yes. Featuring the one and only Derrick Dixon. Yes,
I have a part in, and I always tell people small parts. I don't even consider that a small part.
Yeah, no, that was a life-changing part. You shift the whole movie, your character. So yeah.
I'm excited to see that.
I can't wait for the world to see it, man. It's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So let's talk about Awsim Amin for just a little bit.
No doubt.
And where does Awsim Amin come from? My first introduction to Awsim was Life of an Alpha Male. And I remember them telling me that you were coming in, you were the lead actor. I'm never really a nervous person. When you walked in, I was nervous.
Oh, wow.
To work with you. And I was like, I don't know this guy. I don't know, because I'm one of these actors where they tell me, go.
And you gonna go.
And I go.
you might go there. But you definitely gonna go.
I'm gonna go.
All right, no doubt.
So I was thinking, I don't know him. I don't know if he's gonna understand me, understand my humor.
Yeah.
So I had to get a feel for you. The first thing that you did, Awsim, is that you came and you introduced yourself to me.
Yes, sir.
You were like, I like to get to know the people I'm working with.
Yes.
That eased everything for me.
Nice. That's what's up. And that's something I try to bring to every role in production. Just a little bit about me. I am a SAG actor. I've been doing this since 2015. I've taken classes in New York, at Howard, through ABFF. I just took a writing class. So I'm always, just trying to learn to become a better and greater artist. And that's something that I try to bring onto set, is that personality where we can just talk, we can be chill, because that's how I think the story is going to be best told if everybody's kind of comfortable with each other.
Yeah.
And if you want me to be honest, man, I was super excited to meet you because I've heard about you and seen you on different projects with other people, and everybody just said, oh, he's freaking hilarious. He's he goes there and everything. So I was excited to work with you. So I think it matched. And then in the movie, people could feel our energy within that scene. I still hear that that's one of the best scenes in the movie, in that restaurant.
People that still talk about the waiter in Life of an Alpha Male.
Yep.
They always come up to me like, you're the waiter. And I'm like, yeah, that's me.
And
I didn't even have a name.
No,
I was just the waiter.
But you're memorable. Yeah. I actually met somebody like a month ago when I was telling them the different movies I was on. They said, I'm going to watch Alpha Male. Literally right after your scene, they texted me like, yo, that waiter was crazy. And I was like, yo, everybody loves the waiter scene.
The waiter, yeah.
But yeah, man, I just try to bring that energy to every set. I love working with David Lloyd Marcus, love working with Rahim.
Yeah.
But I'm so happy to finally be behind the camera myself and producing my own work.
Today's episode of Talking with 3D Live is brought to you by iRose Films. iRose Films photo booth will capture every special event, from birthday parties, weddings, baby showers. They also specialize in 360 booths, also videography. So please make sure that anytime that you have a special event, contact iRose Films, irosefilms.com.
And it's just up from here, man. It's just really up.
What is that switch like for you? You know, because you've been on stage.
You're right.
You've been in front of the camera and everything. You have now made this switch.
Right.
So now you see, you know, people showing up on time.
Yeah.
People being quiet on set.
Yeah.
People knowing their lines. You've seen that shift. What's that now like? Because now the hat's changed.
Yes. So it's actually, it's pretty, I would say, kind of peaceful for me, because now that I understand the acting side. I've been doing it for 10 years. So now getting to this side, I'm able to work with actors more intimately because I understand where they're coming from. But so that's it's more like a calm and a peace for me, because I know what I need to bring out of my actors to get them where they need to go to. And I think actors are one of the, if not, they're 50% of the production. I know you got locations, you got your crew, you got this and the third, but if your actors aren't on point and don't feel comfortable and don't know what they're doing within the scene, I think I'm really good at directing people in what I want because I have acted on the other side. And I'm still getting used to the production and the directing side and dealing with executives and all that other type of stuff, because, you know, it's a different ball game, right? More responsibility. But I've always been someone that I love responsibility. I thrive when I'm challenged. And my mother, I was on the phone with her yesterday. She asked me kind of the same question, like, how was that for you? And she said, you've always been the type that loves a challenge. And I think that directing and producing is a bit more challenging than acting, even though it's just a different challenge. Not more, it's just a different challenge. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it, man. Hell yeah.
And you say you love challenges. I had you in one of my stage plays, Wounded.
Wounded, yes.
And the challenge was for you, because you are known as the sex symbol. That's you're known as it. You know, you was in Gaslight.
Yeah.
You was the sex symbol in Gaslight.
Having a lot of sex and Gaslight.
You had that. You know.
Alpha Male. And,
so, at Life of an Alpha Male. So I asked you to play this nerdy character. Whiny, nerdy character. Which we don't get to see. Awesome.
Martin,
my
guy,
And so many people, as you were saying about the way, so many people were like, I never saw Awsim playing that part until they saw you in that part. And then they're like, he took this challenge and ran with it.
No doubt.
And you took that character and made it yours.
No doubt. Thank you. And I was actually happy and honored that you offered me that role, because it is something different. I like to show my range in everything I do. I don't want to do the same thug. I don't want to be the same lover boy. I don't want to be like, I want to try different stuff, man. Because it's only going to grow me within, you know, what I'm doing as an actor. So Martin being that whiny guy that his wife was cheating on, I don't want to tell the whole story. I do Wounded again. You got to see it. but it was a lot of stuff that was happening that was opposite of who Asim is.
Yeah.
So I appreciated that role, and that actually helped me grow. Those roles that challenged me helped me grow. I don't want to keep that same thug mentality or this or that. Like, switch it up.
Yeah.
Switch it up. So yeah, that was great.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about Gimme the Loot.
No doubt, yeah.
So your first feature film, Gimme the Loot.
Loot.
Where did that idea and that concept come from?
Oh, that's a great question, man. That's a great question. So I was a Tupac fan growing up my whole life. I never listened to Biggie. You know, if you like Tupac, you couldn't listen to Biggie kind of growing up.
Okay.
So I never really listened to Biggie until about 2014. I finally got over it by 20 years after their murders. Okay. So I'm finally like, all right, I can listen to some Biggie.
Right.
So I listened to a few of his albums and like just the stories he was telling and things like that. He had one song called I Got a Story to Tell. And from that point on, it really just kind of came inside of me like, pause, where it was like,
He said pause.
Yeah, I was like,
I don't even know how to use pause yet.
right, but that was a pausable moment, right? It just, it came for me where it was just like, yo, I do have a story to tell. I'm not just an actor. Like, I really have stories to tell. So I came up with Gimme the Loot actually off of different Biggie songs. So I listened to a few of his songs, and I just kind of put a story together surrounding what he kind of talked about. And then the title Gimme the Loot just came naturally through those different songs. And that's what made me really want to produce it, man. Actually, music inspired Gimme the Loot. Yeah, that's a good question. Nobody really asked that too much.
Yeah.
It was inspired by Biggie.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, Gimme the Loot.
Yep.
Then we go into your second feature film, Ghosted.
Yes, sir.
Before
Yes, sir.
we talk about Ghosted, let's talk about what you learned from Gimme the Loot before you went into writing Ghosted and directing it and producing it.
Okay.
What was that, okay, this is what I did in it here. How did I grow now to put this together?
You got some good questions today, bro. I'm gonna just say that. I don't know. You was in your lab putting it together, man. Shucks, I wasn't prepared for that one. Let me think. So some of the things I learned from Gimme the Loot was having a good DP. Having a DP that understands
and tell our listeners what's
that's the
DP?
director of photography.
Okay.
So my first director of photography, I had a great one, Naeem Freeman, phenomenal, DP and everything with that. And then my second DP that I had for Ghosted is Stephon Belton, and they shoot different. And you don't realize that DPs shoot in different ways and things like that.
Right.
And Stephon fit the mold of what I was trying to get from Ghosted because it's a horror thriller. So I knew that, okay, I may need to use somebody else for this particular production. I also knew that I needed more of an investment. Creating a film for a low budget film is, okay, you're going to kind of get low budget quality to a certain extent.
Right.
And, you can still produce a good film, but you need the funds to really make it a little bit better.
Yeah.
So I knew I needed more investors. So I was able to connect with some investors on Ghosted that allowed this project to be much better. Also, it's a lot of different things that I think I learned, and then sound. Sound was really important. That'll be the last thing I talk about with that. I noticed, because Gimme the Loot just came out about 3 days ago. It's available on Tubi and Amazon Prime. Please go check it out.
Yes.
We already at 20,000 people that done looked at it in like 5 days. So it's crazy. But I did notice the sound. So it's different things with the quality of your work. And we recorded it 3 years ago. But I know that it's already improved, right?
Yeah.
So this film, Ghosted, is going to be 10 times better than Gimme the Loot. And then the next film I do is going to be 10 times better than Ghosted. So it's just a process, learning process.
How do you handle because the Gimme the Loot just came out. It's on Tubi, it's on Amazon. So once again, everybody go and support Gimme the Loot. Asim, writer and director, go out and support Gimme the Loot. It is on Tubi and Amazon right now.
Yes.
How do you handle the critique? Because like myself, everybody's not going to love talking with 3D, but it's not going to stop me from doing what I love.
No doubt.
You know?
Yeah.
How do you handle, because now you are now even in a bigger light. You've done the acting. People have seen you in that, and they're saying, oh, now he's trying to become the director, you know, and the writer. How do you handle that critique?
I love the critiques, man.
It helps you grow.
I love the critique. It helps you grow.
Yeah.
But then it also identifies who's really on your team and who's kind of just a
Come
hater.
on now.
Because some people will critique and they don't know what the hell they talking about.
Yeah.
You know, and they just want to say something because they're not doing it. Right?
Yeah.
So you kind of get that, but you can tell who really has like you're better. They want better for you, right? At heart. So I love the critique because if I'm telling you, hey, yo, I got this nice new project, this is going, that's going, and you get silent in the conversation, and your critique is like just to say something bad, I kind of know, okay, I probably shouldn't have these conversations with this person again because they're not going to help me move forward. Right? So I love the critiques because it kind of identifies people and where they stand. And some people want good for you. Some people just want to hate on you, right? But I enjoy all critiques because at the end of the day, it's going to make me better. It's going to help me move forward within my career. But I get a lot of it.
Yeah, and I had someone the other day, they left a comment on one of my videos. And at first, I blocked them. And then I thought, what am I blocking them for? I unblocked them.
Right.
Because what I thought about is if I block them, then people are not going to be able to engage in what they said. So allow him to have his say, but then I don't mind, then be prepared, the person that wrote the comment, be prepared for what the others may say.
Like say, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And then I thought, you ain't doing nothing but boosting me up.
Right.
So keep putting your little negative comments of what you don't like.
Right. Yeah.
So it doesn't bother me anymore.
It can't.
It can hurt you.
Right.
But then to me, it's like for a second.
Yeah.
They don't know me.
And it's good publicity to a certain extent. Like you said, you're commenting on my stuff. So
it's on my stuff. You are watching my stuff.
Right. Right.
You have to take the time to watch it to comment.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm like, thank you.
Right. No, it's a blessing. It's a blessing for sure. Yeah.
And they don't even realize it. So again, thank you.
Thank you.
You know, you work for me now.
Right.
So let's talk about the new feature film that is in production right now.
Yep.
Ghosted.
Yes, sir.
You, again, I read somewhere or heard somewhere that you guys were talking, a group of you were talking.
Yeah.
I believe at Actors Academy.
Yeah, the Actors Academy. Yep.
You guys were talking.
Yep.
And you were thinking, hey, that's a great concept.
Yep. Yeah.
And you came up with Ghosted.
Yes. So it was myself, my sister Rue. Shout out to Rue. I know Morgan was there. I want to say Prentice was there and some other folk, man. We were just sitting down. We were doing the Actors Versus rehearsal.
Actors Versus.
Yeah. And afterwards, we just kind of kicking it, drinking a little bit and talking about different film ideas. And then it came up. What would be the worst scenario? Because I used to ghost people all the time. I think relationships came up and things like that.
And what does ghosted mean?
So it means when you just cut off all communications with somebody without giving them any reason in a relationship.
Okay.
And honestly, man, I used to ghost women for the worst reasons. Like if I didn't like how the back of her hair looked like her kitchen, I'd be back there and I'd be like, yeah, this is the last time I'm gonna see you.
Yeah.
If I didn't like dirt in her nails, it would be like, it's a petty reasons to ghost.
Don't you think we always do it though? All of us do it.
All of us do it, and that's the beauty.
But we do it self-consciously. We don't even realize we're doing it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know I was ghosting people.
Yeah.
I do that.
It's a thing, right?
I had someone that kept talking to me, and every time they talk to me, they spit.
Oh, okay, right.
And I was like,
this is it.
That's it.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is it.
And I had to find a way, how do you get out of this and how do you get away? And that's the last time that you ever heard from me.
And that's ghosted.
Ghosted.
So that's ghosted. So,
I've done it.
Right.
Okay.
So either people have been ghosted or they've done the ghosting, or it goes both ways. So this story comes from a deep place for me because I even tried to ghost my wife. Like, and this was when we weren't married though. Like we were dating and stuff, but we worked literally. If she worked there, I worked here.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm done with you. And it was for petty reasons, but we wanted to be married, right? So it's all good.
And been married now for
13 years.
13 years.
13 years. Love her.
She was like, ghost me if you want to.
Try. Yeah, she would put these kids up on you in his house and his mortgage and you ain't know that. But so that's where it comes from. So it's about a guy, he's a councilman, and he tries to ghost a woman. But then she winds up actually something happens to her where she becomes almost a literal ghost to him. So he cannot get rid of her until he does one thing. If he does something, she'll leave him forever. And he's struggling between if he wants to do this thing or just be stuck with this ghost the rest of his life.
And we're not going to tell him what he had to do.
Ooh, we're not going to tell. And even the way that
him.
everything happens, it's a beautifully written film.
Yeah, it is.
Beautifully written film.
I actually read the whole script, so I know what you're talking about.
Yes,
we're not going to tell them. We're not going to tell them.
So we got the incomparable 3D on the film. We also got Ray J on the film. We got Nelson J. Davis. He's been in over 80 movies on the film. Tasha K is actually going to be on the film. We're filming with her next week. She's like a cameo for us. And man, it's going to be dope. It's going to be in theaters. 2026, man.
2026.
Summer. Yep.
The summer of 2026.
Summer 2026. We're looking to put it in theaters. So we're in post-production now on Ghosted, but it's a phenomenal film. Phenomenal film. Yes.
Yeah. Sir. I sat there when working with you and working on the set, because you work on a set with people, and sometimes you don't feel, like we were talking earlier, you don't feel family oriented. You don't feel welcome. You just there, say your lines, do your part, bye.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And you make people feel a part of something.
Thank you.
You know, your whole set, your whole crew. My man, Eli. Eli will make you feel like you are Denzel Washington.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That man right there, he will make you feel, if you needed to, if your shoe was untied,
he gonna tie it.
Eli gonna tie your shoe.
He gonna tie your shoe, because that's why he's so valuable. Eli is so valuable because of that fact of, because sometimes you may not have a chance to tie your shoe. You may be buttoning your shirt, but you gotta get on set, and Eli will do what you need to do to get the job done.
That man, I'm telling you, he is. Eli's. He's somebody that you got to have around.
And I think honestly, everybody on the crew was phenomenal. Taz, Stefan, Imani, Marlo, everybody played their position, and that's on my sets. Honestly, that's what we try to bring. Even on Give Me the Loot, it's supposed to feel family oriented. You're supposed to want to come to set and come to work perform, and enjoy it.
Because even when you said, "Hey, we may need to reshoot your scene," I was like, "Sure, when you would do it?"
Yep. Exactly.
I was ready.
Yeah.
You know?
It wasn't, golly, man, I did. It was like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
Because you want the best.
I want the best.
Everybody that was recruited and cast for this project, I know that about them.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about Actors Academy.
Okay. All right.
Actors Academy. Yes, and I have had the privilege of, I haven't been to all of them.
You've been many times.
But I have been many times.
Thank you.
And I love the Actors Academy. Yes. First off, there's so many people that I know and I don't know, but even the people that I know, there was something about them I didn't know.
Yes.
You know,
that comes out with that.
And they teach you something more about acting and about yourself. So how did you start the Actors Academy?
So the Actors Academy started in 2017. I was working with a young lady, and we just wanted to bring we wanted to allow people to learn about the craft and also receive employment within the craft. Because, you know, a lot of time you're an artist, you're a starving artist sometimes. Like, you may not get a gig or whatever. You don't know what you're doing. You're trying to figure it out. So we wanted the Actors Academy to align people with education as well as opportunity. And that's what the Actors Academy is. So we bring DMV directors in to teach about the craft, but we also bring in directors to recruit talent from the class. And so I've touched through the Actors Academy over 250 actors in the DMV from all ages. They've been to the classes. So, and most people actually get opportunities from that class. So they'll act on a project, or they'll meet somebody who's offering other classes and go to their classes. So it's all about community, education, of course, and opportunity. Yeah, we got a big event coming up. I'm glad you brought it up. February 8th, we have the Actors Versus, which is a big competition. Yes. So that's February 8th at the Motor House in Baltimore, 120 West North Avenue. It's from 4 to 7 p.m. We have 4 teams that are going to be competing against each other. They're going to be bringing in scenes from like famous shows and plays. They present the scene, and then we have a live studio audience that actually votes for who the winner of the competition is.
Okay.
And the winner of the competition gets a $400 cash prize.
Okay.
They get an opportunity to act on TMT, which is the money team, Floyd Mayweather's digital network. They get an opportunity to audition for that, and they get the Versus trophy. So man, we got some great teams signed up for that joint. So you gotta come out and check out the Actors Versus on February 8th.
So do they get to pick what they're gonna the scene that they're gonna do, or do you pick them?
They get to pick the scene, and I just vet it. I make sure it's not a lot of cursing and a whole bunch of other stuff happening that's vulgar in the scene, but they get to choose it. They have to choose one comedic scene and then one dramatic scene. Okay. And then, we take it from there.
Okay.
Yep.
So talking about dramatic scenes, you know I love a good game here on Talking with 3D.
No doubt. Yeah.
So I got a game for you today.
Okay.
Okay?
All right,
so you got to take this receipt.
Okay.
And you have to read this as a monologue. You just got to take what's on here. You're going to read it. You are auditioning for the assistant of Fresh over here today.
Okay.
He's got a big movie coming out.
Okay. All right.
You're going to audition, and you're going to take this receipt.
Okay.
And you got 30 seconds to look down it. 5, 4.
I can read from it as I go if I need to. Okay.
Yeah. And make it as dramatic and funny, whatever you need to do from that receipt.
Okay.
And action.
Shoppers World, 6790 Ricerstown Road, Baltimore, Maryland. 21215. Color, block, $8.99. Z stripes, $8.99. 18 by 24 basketball, $16.99. Garfield, 6-pack, $2.99. Subtotal $78.14. Are you kidding me? 6% tax? God. Total $82.83. www.shoppersworld.com. Well, thank you for shopping at Shoppers World. Purchase made on 11/25, and this cannot be returned. You know what? Take this receipt and go.
All from a receipt.
I mean,
all from a receipt.
I mean, that was good. I told you, you getting the hang of this thing. Sheesh. All right. Well, that was. I hope I got the gig. Thank you very much for the audition. Thank you. Right, thank you.
Oh, listen. Awesome. It has been great.
Okay.
And I know that we all call you Awesome, but it's actually your name is actually
Awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah.
Is how it's actually pronounced.
Yes, ASIM. My mother calls me Awesome. But I go with Awesome because it gets me more gigs. If you read Awesome, you'd be like, some Indian guy.
Yeah.
But you read Awesome, you'd be like,
let me get to know who that is.
Who that is. So that's how I do it.
Yeah.
And you're Derrick, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Darrell Dixon.
Darrell Dixon. Okay, the one and only. The one and only, my man. I appreciate you, brother.
Listen, I appreciate you coming on, Talking with 3D. I really do. I appreciate when people take their time to want to sit here and talk to me.
Of course.
And it means a lot because the vision is always greater than what we do. You know, just like Gimme the Loot, the vision was greater, and now it's Ghosted, and then it'll be greater than Ghosted to do something else. So, you know, here in Iros Films, the vision is greater.
No doubt.
You know, and
I love what you got going on here, man. This is a beautiful set. You got people working in all capacities.
Yeah.
This is great.
Yeah.
This is great.
So you gotta build the vision. So I appreciate that. Listen, once again, check out Awsim Amin. Tell everybody where we can find you.
So I'm on Instagram. That's how I normally do everything. _AWSIM on Instagram. I don't really do the Facebook give out because that's the family, people I really know kind of sort of. But yeah, man, you can also follow at StreamDMV on Instagram as well. That's where all my films and things will come out at. Yeah, man, that's the best way to find me.
Yeah.
Best way to find me, brother.
So support Gimme the Loot. Gimme the Loot is out right now on Tubi and Amazon. So please make sure that you support Gimme the Loot. And then 2026, this summer, we're going to have Ghosted. Yes, so please make sure that you stay follow Awsim on Instagram so you can get the information about Ghosted that is coming up as well, because there's going to be dynamic actors that are in there. You have the Actors Academy, and Versus is coming up in February. So please make sure, there's a lot going on and we want you to be a part of it. Please go out. We want to again thank you for checking out Talking with 3D. Click it, love it, share it, do all those things. Make sure that everyone is engaged to Talking with 3D. I'm your host, Derrick Lloyd Dixon, and this is where we sip the coffee and spill the tea. Peace.